What's up, guys? And again, overdose. How we doing, guys? Listen too much racket. What's up, Xylib Destruction, L, Discorai, Vemi, Javi, Lord Zero, Gucci. Yeah, that's one of the worst things about streaming, Gucci, is you have to be your own tech support constantly. It's pretty terrible. We're still gonna mess around with the Druid speedruns. We're gonna start one now, guys. Yeah, we're still messing around with speedrunning. I want to do significantly better than we have been doing. So I'm already playing very bad. Wait, what? Mistakes were made. What is that number, Lord Zero? By the way, did I turn on the YouTube stream? I don't see any YouTube boys chatting. There was a YouTube notification. Okay, I can double check right here. Yeah, YouTube is on. Take this, we accept, we sell. I mean, I could have just... So we're looking for the... Now we're going to be speedrunning with the season mechanic. Nice, I went every possible wrong way, so I just wasted 20 seconds. Sick. Go to Paris. What's today's goal? We want to beat our previous time. Set a new PB, so beat 49:30 is our goal here. So every time we get this transmute, we got 2 transmutes. We want to throw this on this. We got a suffix, which is exactly what we didn't want. We wanted a prefix. We'll actually take this. My damage almost seems non-existent here. So what we need to do here is find that extra skill gem, which we haven't found still. We're probably going to have to reset this and do it again. So I want to go top left for this season mechanic. Here it is. So I need to hug the top right to reach that to get the contagion. One idea is to skip entangle there entirely. Alright, let's try it. Let's try it with Frost Bomb. Let's try it with Frost Bomb, and let's forget entangle there. Hey, Hexfade, how you doing, buddy? Got something in my eye. Spend your fire, Roberts, Sephiroth, Jet Shock, Pemo, Sunny, Charmed, Spooky. Do I think they'll do a balance patch with the next patch? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, yes. Go. You're crushing PoE 1? Oh, I love to hear that. I love to hear that. Okay. I don't think that's the right way, is it? Okay, 118 is a godly kill for me. I think I might just put this hat on just to help me a little bit. Where is Frostbomb? Okay, we're going to try a different strategy here. Wait, how did... Wait, what the fuck just killed me? Was I even hurt? I don't even understand. What is that? What? Yo, that boss never kills me. What the fuck just happened there? The fuck? Is Rax screwing with us? Or is he for real? He should be able to run Act 1 blind by now. I guess I don't even know how to respond to that. Should I actually, I mean, is that guy serious? I mean, should I even give him an answer, or should I permaban him? I don't know what to do. Should I just permaban him? I'm speed running the game, which I've never done before one time ever. I'm learning. I don't know. I'm trying to be nice here, but are you a dumb fuck? That's the nicest way I can put it, I guess. You can't finish the campaign in 4 hours? Well, I mean, if you could, you'd be one of the best runners in the entire world. There is no shame in that, my friend. Holy. So all that shit sucks. So we take this, accept, buy, sell, sell, sell. We are still going to go with Frost Bomb here. Oh, wow. This is lucky. Oh my god! Why do these fucking wolves hit this hard? God damn it! Do I have to talk to this guy? Let's see. Oop, up, up. Take this down. Take this down. Transmute. Beautiful. Well, I'm looking for the extra treasure chest, which I can't seem to find anywhere. There it is. Nice. Let's go entangle. There's the next zone. Absolutely murdered. Okay. That was good.
Strange magic betwixt these roots.
Okay. Don't know where to go, so we're guessing. You can actually just do it on equipped items. Oh yeah. Thank you. Oh, nice. Another dead end. So I've traversed half of this entire map and I found absolutely nothing. I found no landmarks that we actually need and no exit. Okay, we found the exit to the next area. Found the witch's hut. Let's definitely fight this girl. I don't have any... How am I... The thing that I don't understand is how am I out of life less? I was life lasting with what? Like, why am I out of life less? I think maybe it's a much better idea to run through the center of the, maybe it's a much better idea to run through the center of the, my best Act 1 time is 49 minutes. But the 49 minutes is ran on non-season, which is much harder. So playing on season should be much easier. I do need to kill mobs, but killing mobs in that zone is not where I want to kill the mobs. Oh, reset. My guy wasn't standing up yet. Go. That's not where I want to kill the mobs. Do I need the witch kill? Well, the thing... It's not the... I think, doesn't the witch give you a support gem or something when you kill her? The flasks are nice, but...
There's a part you could challenge. What would you like? If you find a pint out there, to bring it back.
Seems he's the only thing holding this place together.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Bum bada bum bada bum. What's up, guys? How are you? Let's take this. What the? The fight just started. It hit me for 90% of my health. Nice. Oh, you have to talk to him. Okay. crazy how little damage I have. So now we need to find the treasure chest. I don't need the waypoint. What I need is the treasure chest. So I think here what we're going to do is go like this. I ported to the waypoint, and when I reached the waypoint, there were 9 wolves surrounding me. There's 9 wolves surrounding me that insta-killed me. All right. New plan. I am done speedrunning this game. I'm done. That's the end of my speedrunning career in this game. I'm done. Let's do... So, let's do something different. I'm not gonna speedrun it anymore. I'm done with this game. So, let's learn... I need to understand how to make an early game Gemling Legionnaire, and it's unfortunately my most hated early game because you have to play crossbows. Okay. So I'm done speedrunning this game. That's it for me. I'm not doing this anymore. I actually love speedrunning ARPGs, but I actually think I hate speedrunning PoE 2 probably the most out of any of them. It's probably the worst one to speedrun, so I don't think I'm going to do it anymore. That's the end of my speedrunning career in PoE 2. All right. Oh, I'm sure I could learn to get super fast and dominate, but the anger level that it's going to take me to get to that point is not worth it. Yeah, it seems like a shit game to speed run. Maybe I'll try it again in a year or something. Okay, so I have no clue what to do, but what I want to do is I want to find the easiest, most face roll Gemling leveling build possible. Wait, did I make a druid? I made a druid out of speedrun WoW. Oh, I would love that. I love WoW. So let's not make... So Gemling Legionnaire is a mercenary, right? Bum. Yeah, so we need to make a decision. Do we want to level up as grenades, or do we want to level up as a different way? There's been a couple of times. There's been a couple of times where I've leveled Gemling Legionnaire, and every time half of the chat tells me to do one thing, and half of them tells me to do another thing. Half the chat says go grenades, it's the best thing ever. And then people say, don't go grenades, it's the worst thing ever. So we gotta figure out what we actually want to do. I don't think I've ever actually stuck with grenades. Okay, so let me just... So this is just move, right? So maybe this is crossbow shot, but then this is frag rounds or something? So now we've loaded this, right, So now we've loaded this up with our frag rounds. And I'm not going to open any build guides. No cheating, no stealing other people's content. But I do know one basic idea here. Wait, this can't possibly be right. Every single shot my character reloads? Oh. Is this right? Every single shot that... Wait a minute, there's no way. What about... So are you not supposed to use fragmentation rounds on the first boss? Oh, wow. Okay, so we ID this, looking for movement speed. We got it. Okay, so we have a skill gem. Are grenades any good at the very beginning? So I remember this, yes. Okay, I remember this. You take permafrost, then you equip it, then you do something to lock. You do something to lock the like control click it or like that. Something like that. And then I remember this. Something like that.
Advice like that almost makes me want to help for free.
And then for one weapon set, you load this, and then the other weapon set you load this. I think there's something I'm missing here. So to switch, how do you switch? Do you have two different shots on your bar? So I locked it to both weapon sets. Each weapon set has a different round. And then do you just shoot? Then you shoot. You need the one with a mark. Oh, I see. The crossbow shots. So do you just put the two different... So I put crossbow shot. Let's see. So permafrost is single target. So my single target is this. There we go. Okay, I think that's right. So if I want to AoE, I do this. And then if I want a single target, I do this. I mean, is this actually for real? At the beginning, it's loading a single shot? Is that a real thing? So you're supposed to freeze them first and then blow them up.
This'll stop 'em.
I'm just trying to understand the game design here. At the beginning of the game, grinding gear games gives you a crossbow. And when, like, I'm thinking about a new player, and when you log in and play the game, the very first thing you experience is your rounds load a single bolt. So I can't talk to this guy because basic bolt.
Speaking of, let's investigate that remnant. Ah.
So we have a problem here. It unloaded my frost bolts. So I don't know. Do we... So when you do that... Oh, first of all, I didn't have to take off my weapons. That was a mistake. So when I pull this out, I need to load it with this. And when I pull this out, I need to load it with this. It's called friction. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that is friction. Your crossbow when your crossbow only loads one bolt at the start, it takes 30 years to reload it. And then you have to shoot a different shot from saving the crossbow to your other weapon set. Yeah, that's friction. Yeah. It's a good way to get every single player that's ever played Mercenary to quit your game immediately. It's so what about grenades? How are grenades at the beginning? Because I don't think with a straight face I can tell people to do this at the beginning. I need something that actually that's not going to make them kill themselves. Hey, Angermus, how you doing, buddy? I just rage quit speedrunning PoE 2. I took a checkpoint and 8 wolves were waiting for me at the checkpoint and killed me instantly, so I quit. That's the end of my speedrunning career. I'll speedrun PoE 2 after it has a couple more patches. Vendor the crossbow and pick up a bow. All right, let's see. Can we do grenades at the beginning? I mean, the grenades do 34 damage. What if I just do this? Oh my God. Am I looking at this right? The grenade. Okay, so when I shoot it, it waits that long. What the fuck? You just run forward and just throw random grenades and stand on them like that? Okay, let's try this. Here we go. This should be Comedy Central. And then... So I need to get, like, crossbow shot going here. Because my grenades are on cooldown 9... My grenades are on cooldown the entire fight. Angormus tricked me. He told me grenades were good. He tricked me. So I need to get... So let's... I mean... Okay, guys. What are we supposed to do here? The rounds feel terrible, and the grenades are maybe the worst thing I've ever seen in my life in the early game. Like, what do we do here? How... You just get a wand and go Contagion? First thing you do is take off the crossbow. You do the one that you didn't try. See, this is what happens. This is what happens every time I play Gemling. Every single time. Rax, do the fire and the ice rounds. No, Rax. Do grenades. No, Rax. Do the one thing that you didn't do, the last skill available. It's that one. And then you try all 3 of them, and they're all 3 like the worst thing ever. So you just throw a grenade in the middle, then you roly-poly into it. Permafrost is where it's at. So it's got to be up there. Let's go here and take the... Alright, let's try... Alright, Angormus, help me, buddy. What? Is this what we do? We do this? Is this our life? This?
Pretty sure these roots ain't meant
I mean, I don't know, I guess. Rush to Aragni. Rush to Aragni and get Aragni. Who's that? I don't know anybody. I don't know any of their names. You rush the witch. Oh, the witch. Oh, God. I have to fight the hut witch with this? Oh, this is gonna be cinema. The witch, the witch. Okay. I probably should have bought a white talisman, huh? You can use crossbow bolts and then spawn camp her with grenades. Do you use just the basic bolts or use the basic bolts here? At least I have 7 shots in my crossbow now. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm just waiting for my next grenade to come off cooldown. Let's see. If I was the witch, where would I be? Here we go. Ready, boys? So, usually I have my auto attack on... Usually I have it here, but if I put it here, then I can't click on things, right? Oh, I can. Okay. Oh! Oh! Yo, thank you, Angormus. Oh, thank you. Okay, I actually fucking murdered her. That was great. Thank you. I feel like you have to do multi-shot, right? Because it's just so lame without the coverage. Okay, that was strong. Okay, I do know something. I do know something, guys. You're going to be very impressed. I do know something. We have to check the weapon racks here, right? For the next tier of crossbow. Hey, there's my...
Guess I'll need to read a book or two.
Level 5? Jesus! I wonder, do you save your AUG and your transmute for this weapon here that you get out of the... Maybe I should have saved my AUG and my transmute for this one. Explosive grenade is so slow.
Gotta stay quick on my
I have no idea what you're talking about. This is like the fastest character I've ever seen in my life. Sir? Still don't have enough room. Give me this. 8 to 15. 3 to 5. Okay, already better than mine. And so now if we get an iron ring here, that would be very nice. All right, these are super valuable, right? This is the first time I've ever played with the League mechanic here. Well, I'm guessing the glacial rune is better. Okay. We're learning.
gotta stay quick on my feet.
So now I have a level 2 gem. So we need Frost Bomb, right? I can't cut a level 2 gem. Well, this is awkward. Do you is it worth it to sneak over here and pick is it worth it to sneak over there to get the maybe I just pick the 5 in there so I can have a Frost Bomb? Yeah, maybe that was the play there. Wow, that's a really nice drop. Another level 2. Okay. So yeah, I would have had Frost Bomb here and not the other rounds if I had not tried 3 different builds in one run. So the power level of this character certainly seems very high. Excuse me, sir? Okay, we have a problem. Let's do this so I can actually just shoot whenever I fire the grenades, they just go off. So the damage level is absolutely here. So here I would lay a Frost Bomb. But I don't have Frost Bomb. Rolled too late there. That actually felt like a fairly easy kill. It felt like a fairly easy kill, as much as I hate to say it. Yeah, and if I had frost bombs... If I had frost bomb, it would be even easier. So then we spend all of our wisdoms identifying the yellows, right?
Broken spirit. Who knows what prizes await? Deal.
So I already got my movement speed boots. So I'm guessing here. This is way too expensive, right? We can't buy... I'm guessing an iron ring and gloves with flat damage on them would be very, very good. So this costs almost no money. Is the fizz damage much better than the fire damage, or does it matter in the early game? Here it is, the exact same weapon. Again. So any ways that we could add flat damage would be good. Use the rune. The problem is I don't have a socket in there. We need to get another AUG. See, here's the issue. Feeling wise, it feels so bad to play, but output wise, it's so strong.
By decree of the Count of Ogre.
Ghostmaster, Just Skippy, NYC, thank you so much for the subs, guys. Appreciate you.
No longer filled with air, and their flesh is no longer warm. In death, you are not forgiven.
Fizz just gets converted. Yeah, we're doing almost all fire damage here.
Rot here in the ground.
The problem here is the output is so good. The output is so strong, it seems. Like, if I could just rush through this horrible... If I could just rush through this horrible beginner phase and get the grenades actually blowing up faster and reloading faster and not having a cooldown. Look at his health. Look! Look at his health! Okay, I have something... So, I have something wrong with my settings. Wait a minute, okay. If you could get like an iron ring... Let's flip it. Let's make this crossbow shot. Let's make this grenades. Let's go like that. So you just walk forward, you shoot grenades in front of you, and then you just walk forward, and whoever dies is whoever dies. Yeah. All right. You just got to learn how far in front to shoot to have a high chance to get kills, I guess. It's pretty far in front of you, actually. You shoot in front of you, stand on the grenades. Stand on the grenades. Boom. God, I hate to say it, man. This is pretty strong. Believe me, I hate to say it. I mean, man. Okay. So first of all, let me go here and grab the int node because let me see. This doesn't give me int, right? Okay, so if we take int, now I can cut a level 2 frost bomb, right? And we can put this in. Let's throw away the permafrost, throw away the frag for now. Do I need to put basic bolt on my bar to have crossbow shot working? No, right? Okay, reply like this. I have 2 augs, so give me a transmute. Speaking of 2 augs, 6 strength, oof. Okay. So where is... So we throw the grenades right here. Do we ever get the detonation time way lower on these grenades? Is that something that ever happens? You ever just like shoot them and they just blow up? I really have barely played. Yes, with short fuse. Am I liking crossbows? No, I don't like them, but they are very effective. They're very strong, there's no doubt about it. Which is unfortunate. So what I need to be doing is I need to be using a talisman in my offhand and probably jumping as a wolf, I'm guessing. So 666. So this will give me int. Oh, artificer orb. The artificer orb. Ow. Would let me actually socket something. Okay, so now what? Do we... Consumes 15 heat? Heat is clunky and it's a bad mechanic. So this hits way harder. This is 262%. So I would guess with speedrunning, we got to go for the thing that hits way harder. This seems like more... It detonates faster, but it seems more crowd control. So I'm guessing we stick with explosive. If you run out of grenades for one of them, can you shoot the other grenades in the meantime? Can you rotate between them? Or do they okay, they're separate. Okay. Okay. So this just has a big ass cooldown. Okay. Okay, I see a problem here. Uncheck that. There we go. Where is the boss? We don't want to... Actually, I'm going to fight the boss for fun. Should have frost bombed way earlier than that. So I just did 0 damage to him. So I don't have... I'm out of both kinds of grenades at the moment. He just teleported out of all of my attacks. I definitely need to practice. He teleported out of my frost bomb again, unfortunately. Man. Playing this is pretty crazy. Well, let me see here. Armament seems like an option. I don't do any elemental damage other than fire, but what if I get flat elemental later, though? Yeah, I think the first step is we have to get... At some point, we have to get a multi-shot for the other grenade, but I'm thinking we go elemental armament here. In rapid attacks wouldn't even help me because I'm always out of grenades. Elemental armament in case I get flat elemental damage on my iron rings or on my gloves, right? That's what makes sense to me. The grenade always converts it to fire. Does it? Oh, it does? Let me read it. 80% of the fizz is converted to fire. It only converts 80% of the physical damage to fire. So if I get flat cold, it's just flat cold, right? I don't know. Maybe it is better. Maybe it is better to go fire.
These inscriptions. I've never laid eyes on them before. Give me a moment.
Do we use this kind of a crossbow for a long time? Like, is this what we're going to be using? Like, would you use your artificer orbs already here is my question. so we run around here. Ow. Another level 3 skill gem. Okay. We want Iron Ring here. We got the wrong one. Oof. Dang. The next crossbow upgrade is not till 16. I guess the way that you remove the clunkiness of it is you play around the clunkiness. I don't ever sit down and have a fight with the enemies. I just run forward, and every millennium I shoot one grenade. You just don't stand still and have a fight with anybody. You just shoot a grenade and run away. You shoot a grenade and you run away. Okay, level 7. Are there some good grenade nodes? What is this? Stun threshold. Area of effect with attacks. I mean, this seems pretty good. 40% increased damage. One-handed weapons. Oh, here's grenade stuff. Increased detonation time? Increased? Are you fucking serious, Jonathan? Increased? It already takes an hour. 1.5 hours? What? You're supposed to detonate them yourself? 2 buttons? That's even worse. Wait until you get to the 80% reduced damage node. God, I thought it'd be 99%. This is a crazy thing. 50% increased on the slowest thing I've ever seen in my life. I think I need to get... probably a support gem, right? Yeah, I think I need to be crossbow shotting. I need to put crossbow shot here. I just need to somehow get comfortable with this. Okay, what am I doing? I just moved crossbow shot. Just bear with me, guys. Just let me learn here. Okay, so now that I have explosive and flash, is there anything that I can do here that would actually help me right now? Like, these things aren't going to help me right now, right? So we just wait. Probably we just wait, right? We got our 2 grenades. We got our frost bomb. I guess I could take contagion. But contagion doesn't seem to make sense with this gameplay. I don't understand this damage output from these guys. So I can go here, Frost Bomb. Well, I casted Frost Bomb, but nothing came out. Get another Frost Bomb going. I guess I don't know what to do. I guess we roll behind him. My grenades didn't do any damage to this guy. So Frost Bomb him. Grenade, grenade. Big ass grenade. He pretty much just one-shot me. Holy shit, man.
Gotta stay quick on my feet.
Rax, this is too slow. Yeah, I mean, I suck is the problem. Well, I don't know. Let's check. 48 damage. 49 damage. Huge. Let's regal it for fun. Probably would never do this, right? We'd probably wait for the next base. Wow, I got flat fire. Let's go, dude. So then I can Artificer Orbit, and then I can go... I mean, this is better than nothing, right? Oh, now I do... Oh, I just doubled my damage. Oh. Well, that's pretty good. Let's multi-shot the frag. People would love to watch the best DPS warrior in Outlands, just saying. Dude, Gazzy wants me to get on and level with him so bad. Gazzy would never admit this, guys, but Gazzy absolutely loves me. He loves me, dude. He's got a fiance and a daughter, but really he just wants to play WoW with me all day is the reality of it. He would never admit it, though. So I don't need a skill gem. I get another Artificer Orb. Let's take the support gem, I guess. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I need to buy Angormus and Guy That Dies leveling, premium leveling package and have them teach me how to play. I have a feeling if I do a couple of runs of this, I will get kind of used to the clunkiness of it. You can just shoot that, go over here. So I guess we just go straight damage, right? Is that it? We just go damage? Oh, an amulet? Give me that. All right. Flash grenade. We can't do brutality, right? Because we have a lot of elemental damage. So brutality would actually probably just nerf my damage. So that can't be right. Elemental armament would boost almost none of my damage. Rapid attacks, I only shoot it once every million years. Yeah, I know. Should we start cutting gems for crossbow shot? Is that so stupid? What about just crossbow shot itself? That seems like it would increase my damage. Or frost bomb. You just wait for gas grenade. Do you guys ever invest into crossbow shot when you're using grenades? Is that something that you do? You do it with rage? Have I tried using cleave? You talking to me, Gazzy? Have I used cleave or intercept? Or is Gazzy talking to somebody else? You talking about this game or are you talking about WoW? What is Gazzy talking about? Watch guy that dies for 2 minutes. Okay, but guys, can I ask one favor? I'm gonna ask this very nicely. Please help me. So here's one issue that's happening. I love your guys' ideas, and I'm sure you guys are all right, but I do need some help here. Okay, so at the top here is a mercenary. Okay, and there's 150 ways I understand that we can play mercenary. Okay, what we are doing right now is we are playing grenades, right? Grenades. So please, let's keep the suggestions, at least today, or at least for right now, about grenades. Because people keep telling me, go to this other thing, or go to this other thing, or go to this other thing. You know what I mean? Let's stick with grenades for now so we can learn grenades. Let's stick with grenades for now. How's the race practice coming? So with all things cleared in Act 1 with Freythorn and stuff, guy that dies on Druid does it in 38 minutes. And my PB is 49 minutes, so I'm 11 minutes slower than him. I'm 100% sure if I just try it a few more times, I think I can get a sub 45. I'm probably get like a 44, maybe a 43. Gas grenade, incendiary shot, Herald of Ass. So I don't have any of those. Gas grenade is level 14. That's the very end of Act 1. When you play with grenades, do you ever use crossbow shot? It feels like crossbow shot is pretty good. I have no supports on it right now. It's tied for the highest DPS with nothing on it, and it has 7 shots in it. By the way, another thing I need to do is I need to put reload on my bar. Like this. I press this and it reloads, right? Yeah, I guess I would consider. I definitely have. Okay, so let's just do it. Let's go rapid attacks, and my. So it's like maybe like most of my damage is fizz, but I have some elementals, so I can't use brutality, and I really can't use elemental armament either. Does concentrated area is something you can use? Does this work? We just shoot a single arrow. Is this is considered an AoE shot? because of the rounds that you can put in it, I guess. So wait, this is just 30% more damage. Right? Wait a minute. No. The DPS doesn't go up at all. Why? It has the AoE tag. It supports an AoE skill, but my DPS goes up 0? Let me try something. If I give it an ammunition, if I cut a random ammunition, and if I put this ammunition on, and then I load it, let's just, I shot it, 92, and then I put this, if I reload it, I guess I'm a little confused. I guess I'm just, well, let me ask my friend Jonathan here. Am I stupid? So, crossbow shot has the AoE tag. Does this only support? No, it just says anything with AoE. So crossbow shot is the AoE tag. So then concentrated area supports AoE skills. 30% more damage, 30% less area, less AoE, right? Yeah. 30 and 30? 30 and 50. But when I socket it, the DPS doesn't change. 92 to 92 also doesn't change with different rounds loaded into it. Am I missing something here? Yeah, I tried with different ammunitions and it didn't work. It didn't change the DPS. But the thing is this is going to no matter what the answer is, this is going to confuse players. Because crossbow shot has the AoE tag. It has AoE, right? I can't move my mouse, but you see AoE tag. This skill supports an AoE skill. Okay, so this is an AoE skill. 30% more area damage, less area of effect. And when I put it in, my DPS doesn't change. So I tried with the different rounds as well, and it also didn't change. So you don't, none of the damage is area damage. So around, so I mean, let's see here. Yeah, that's what Jonathan is saying. Okay. Yeah, so talking to Jonathan here, and he's saying that it would, even though it's an AoE skill, it would only magnify. Okay, Jonathan's thinking about it more, and he's saying actually maybe this doesn't make sense. He says he wants me to cut magnified area and try it. I don't have a support gem. So now Jonathan is now he's thinking about it more. Now he's very puzzled and he's actually not sure about it. So I said, "Listen, I'm just a dumbass mercenary, but maybe the team can go look at it." Give me 1 second. So now Jonathan is thinking that it has the incorrect tags because basic crossbow shot just shoots a single bolt forward, perhaps. Anyway, it's whatever. They can look at it, but something is very, at a minimum, at the minimum for a new player, even if everything is set up correctly in the game, it's confusing. The tag is AoE. The tag is AoE. You would think that if it's an AoE skill, it does AoE damage. You increase it by 30% and it increases by 0. So even if everything is working perfectly, it might be worth a consideration of, I don't know, explaining it in a more clear way. Because usually the tags in this game are gold. If the tags are right and the tags line up, it almost always works. I think it's literally the first time I've ever seen it not work, if I'm being completely honest. That's what I just told Jonathan. I was like, I rely on the tags a lot when making builds, and it's almost always right. Ow! So if I could get another... This seems like more damage than the druid. Okay, he just asked the lead designer of crossbows. They just had a 1-minute chat about it. And both Jonathan and the lead designer of crossbows of PoE are confused, so they're going to look into it. All right, yeah. Jonathan and the lead crossbow designer, James, are going to have a look. Cool. Well, maybe we fix something with crossbows, boys. Dude, imagine the crossbow shot is supposed to have the area tag. It isn't working properly, and we've been missing out on the area tag the whole time. Wow. You're welcome, crossbow players. Or maybe they're gonna nerf the shit out of crossbows, and then everyone's gonna hate me. I guess we'll see. Who's got the best speedrun guide for PoE 2? Well, the one that keeps the two people I would point you to, Hog, is either Angormus or Guy That Dies. But it's kind of dependent on what class you want to play, right? Because playing a druid is very different than playing a mercenary, for example. Yeah, so Angormus was here earlier. Guy That Dies and Angormus are very good. I don't know if Angormus makes guides. Does Angormus make guides? Guy That Dies makes guides. Like, he will actually teach you how to do it. So, do we do Storm Rune here so we can apply Shock? I would guess. It's always lightning, right? You go for the Iron Rune. So the Iron Rune is probably the best option later with a better crossbow. But I thought we would go for the lightning damage to apply shock. Yeah, no Alder's Legacy in the beginning. This is bullshit. The emo lady has a guide for all classes with the Pillar of the Cage Gods, but it's more of a second character than a first one. An emo lady has a guide for... I'm scared to ask, who are we referring to? Or is there literally a content creator named Emo Lady? I'm confused. Oh, Lily? Wait, you don't like Lily? What's wrong with Lily? No, bro, she's a content creator. You just don't know her name. Oh. Looks like... Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh, okay. They already solved it. Crossbow shot should not have the AoE tag, and it doesn't function with AoE. They had it as the tag in the original development, and I guess it's just debating people. They're going to remove it. So, crossbow shot does not work as AoE. And the reason that it says it just says that it does, but it's a lie. What? Holy shit! Yeah, they just forgot to remove the tag. I guess let's take these two. All right, I'm not gonna spoil anything because I have a feel, even though Jonathan didn't say this, I think he told me this in confidence, but I will say that if you are a crossbow enjoyer, there might be some things coming that are going to make you enjoy crossbows even more. But you didn't hear that from me. He didn't say so, but I'm guessing he told me that in confidence, so I'm not going to say anything. But there's no harm in building some hype, right? He's gonna... There we go. Frost bomb, grenades, grenades, grenades. Level 10? If you aren't an enjoyer, can you start being one? Well, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, the thing that Jonathan is kind of alluding to that they're working on is, I would say, exactly the reason why I hate it currently. So I would say yes. I think if you hate the way crossbows function now, the upcoming changes might change your mind. Wow! Wow! Look at this! Oh my god! You imagine? Jesus Christ! Flat damage, flat damage, flat damage, 20% increased damage with bows, 1 to all projectile skills. Look at this look at this quiver in Act 1. Jesus Christ! Flat damage, flat damage, flat damage, 20% increased damage, 1 to all skills for a ranger. You could pair it with this stupid ass bow that sucks. My god. My god. What is that? That's insane. Can I put rage on this? Is rage is attack damage, isn't it? I can't use it with my guy here because my guy is crossbow, and crossbow doesn't get a quiver, but you imagine if I played lightning arrow, though? I got some more flat damage there. That's not even close to the worst thing ever. So then we would look for gloves, right? Because gloves can have flat damage on them. Here's 1 to 6 lightning damage. So we buy this for $300. Okay. And now we go here. All right, here we go. Well, we should be, yeah, we're at 127 DPS at the moment. An exalted orb. 30 life? We certainly would go for the 30 life, right? 30 life is a lot. Oh, Iron Ring? Excuse me. So we roll toward the Frost Bomb here. So we should probably save the Exalt for the next crossbow, but fuck, let's go here. 19% increased fizz damage. Not bad. We get flat damage on this. Flat damage. Not bad. 153 DPS now. What's up, Brutal? Can you respec that point now? Did it give me int? Yeah, you're right. So now we could take this point out. We will when we go back to town. How good are these mitts? Bad. All right. Okay, wait a minute. I killed that guy in like 2 seconds. Okay, let's see how we do against Big Dick over here. I think he lands there, but I'm not sure at all. No, I should have got ahead of him and put the frost bomb down. Stupid idiot. Oh, a yellow belt? Don't mind if I do. 22 life and dual res? Are you serious? I got another point, by the way. Am I gonna need Dex to get my next crossbow skill? Probably. I could go Frostbomb level 3. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That might cost me more int, stupid idiot. That was a 10 Divine Quiver. I'm playing SSF. I guess I could have migrated. Yeah, that's... I'm good, buddy. I could just go do the Grand Expedition and make that in one map. You're right, though. We could have sold that for a lot. Okay, it's all pointing up. Okay. I'm in trouble here, but I'm gonna rely on the grenades to save me. Well, my damage is certainly very high. I definitely have damage. That's one thing that I have. Is it time for some storytelling? Tell me what story you want to hear. Give me a topic. I lost track of where we're supposed to be going. You want to hear a story about tacos? You want to hear the story of the best tacos I ever had in my life? I guess it's not much of a story, but I can tell I definitely know the best tacos I ever had in my life, without a doubt. Okay, I'll take that. So, my father was born in Monterrey, Mexico, so I'm half Mexican, right? And I visited Mexico, I would say many times in my life. And one time when we were driving from Reynosa to Monterrey, we were most of the way there, and my dad got a big smile on his face, and he's like, "Oh, Ryan, I'm gonna show you something you're never gonna forget. There is a taco stand between these two cities, just randomly out on the road, that has the best tacos in the world. Every time we make this drive, we go eat here. You'll never forget the day that you eat at this taco stand." And I was like, "Dad, I couldn't possibly be more excited." We eventually pulled over on the highway and went to pretty much the shittiest looking shack I'd ever seen, really. And Oh, wow, I cleared the whole wave with one grenade. Probably gotta save. Probably supposed to save this for the next weapon, not this one, but fuck it. So then we pulled over to like the shittiest taco stand I'd ever seen. It was very small. Or almost nobody was there. It had barely any seating. It was like run down. The chairs themselves were like torn apart. But it was not my first time to Mexico, so I knew the drill. Actually, a lot of times these really shitty rundown shacks have the best food, so I was surprised at how bad the establishment was, but I wasn't gonna judge it yet. So we sat down, and the guy just essentially said, like, "Cuánto?" Like, how many? Like, what do you want? So I would think that the guy would be asking, how many tacos do you want? But that's not what he was asking. What he was asking was, how many pounds or how many half pounds of food do you want? I was like, I love this question. This is great. So then my dad said something like 2, indicating we wanted 2 pounds of meat. So the guy just disappeared into behind pretty much the only wall in the whole place, because the place is a piece of shit. And then he came back quickly with a bunch of freezing cold glass bottles of Mexican Coke. I don't, like, yo puedo hablar español bastante bien, pero porque yo vivo en el centro de los Estados Unidos nunca tengo oportunidad de practicar con nadie y por eso se me olvidó todo. But so I can speak Spanish decently, right? I'm not a complete dumbass. And so I can understand what they're saying. And we did not order any drinks. We didn't order any drinks. But the guy just brought out like a glass bottle of Mexican Coke for all of us. Didn't even ask. And which one is this? Herald of Ass or War Banner? It's because the water is so shitty. Yeah, it could have been. Yeah. It's War Banner always. Oh, well, in that case, well, okay then. Excuse me. So let's see. So I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna put the frag here, and I'm gonna put, well, crossbow shot here, maybe. Switch this to move, perhaps. So can I go into here and can I refund this? Yes. Maybe Dex. He brought us the Mexican Cokes without even asking. And he brought us a bunch of salsas. A bunch of them. Just a bunch of different ramekins of salsa. And he brought us also like little bowls of freshly diced onions. And just loaded the table with all these different kinds of salsas he had made that morning. And then he brought out like a little basket. I don't know, like a circular basket kind of thingy. And he set it in the middle. And then I reached for it to open it, and my dad goes, "Don't open that." I was like, "Oh, why?" "I want to see what's in it." And he goes, "I can tell you what's in it. It's freshly made corn tortillas, and they're going to be blazing hot. Leave the lid shut until the meat's ready." I'm like, "Ah, 5 head, okay." So then about 8 minutes later, he came out with, I think it was steak, honestly. He came out with a giant plate of 2 pounds of sliced carne asada. And it's very simple. You just open the little tortilla basket. You take a tortilla, you load it up with steak. There was no sides to it. There was no rice, no beans, nothing like that. No sour cream, no cheese, none of that American stuff. That just wasn't there. It's just salsa and onions, freshly diced, and cilantro, if you want to add it. So you just take this blazing hot tortilla that they just made, and then you load it up with the marinated steak they just made. You put some fresh onions on it and some cilantro if you like those things, and then you take a bite, and it's like, okay, wait a minute. This is 1,000 times better than any taco I've ever had in my life. I couldn't believe it. I was a young kid. And I was actually, when I was a kid, I was razor thin. Like, I was almost such a thin kid that you would think that I was like sick or bulimic or anorexic. It was not quite to that level, but it just, I had the greatest metabolism of any human being ever. Like, I could eat 3 large pepperoni pizzas and lose 5 pounds. I just couldn't gain weight no matter what. So, yeah, the food there was, you know, it was just built different. Don't know how to describe it. Oh, I couldn't figure out why I can't shoot this guy. It's because I moved my skills. The tortilla, the freshly made actual Mexican tortilla, just infinitely better than any of the shitty mission tortillas you buy at the store. It's not comparable in any way. And just the real authentic Mexican carne asada meat, with how they prepared it and the marinades they had on it, and then the salsas that they made. I tried every salsa. Most, like, I have a pretty high heat tolerance. I like spicy food, and I would think I could eat spicier food than maybe, like, let's say at least 80% of people. I have a pretty high heat tolerance, but the salsas he put on the table, out of like the 6 he put down, like 4 of them were just, I was like, God, man, like, I don't want any more of those. They're just too fucking hot, man. Jesus. But there were 2 of them that were excellent. But yeah, this guy's spicy salsas were something else. Like, my God, dude. You're actually trying. Okay, I gotta remember I moved my skills. Keep fat fingering all the wrong skills because I moved them. I should probably this is probably where I should war banner, right? On bosses. War banner on the bosses. Get my frost bomb up. Okay, he's dead. Will I try da bomb sauce? I've had the highest Scoville unit thing I've ever tried is 1.5 million. My friend imported a, it was actually Lee, it wasn't my friend, it was my brother. My brother ordered a bottle of actual ghost pepper sauce from India Took like 2 weeks for it to arrive. And he was like, all right, you want to try this with me? I'm like, no. He's like, come on, don't be a bitch. I was like, oh, fine. Fine. So I took a chip and I just put one normal sized drop on a chip of 1.5 million Scoville hot sauce. And I ate it and I just sat there like this for 10 straight minutes. I just sat there. He's like, do you want some water or some milk? I go, no. Just let me sit here. I'm just like, bro. I just sat there for 10 minutes. I was like, he's like, do you want another drop? I'm like, no. So I think the bomb actually is even hotter than 1.5 million Scoville, but I've had 1.5 million Scoville, so that by anybody's standards is very hot. So like one time we went to B-dubs and we had this dumb challenge where we all had to order just blazing wings. And I had never really had a blazing wing, and I was like, I looked it up. I think blazing wings like 400,000 Scoville. I was like, well, I don't know, let's try it. So I got like whatever 10 blazing wings. And I ate the first one and I'm like, it's like, I mean, I can eat these. I can eat all 10 of them. But I'm not enjoying myself. Like, this is definitely too hot to where I'm not enjoying the food. I think I ate like half of them. And I was like, well, I ate 5 blazing wings. That's better than nothing, but I don't enjoy this. Like, this level of heat has ruined the food for me. Like, I like heat, but I don't like this. And then the problem is like, me personally, I'm fine. Like, it doesn't bother me, but later on, my stomach hurts so bad. My stomach is like, you just ate 5 of these things? You pretty much killed me. So my stomach was furious at me. So, I mean, there was a challenge or something, I could definitely eat all 10 of them, but I was like, for just me personally, I don't really want to eat all of these. My stomach is already going to kill me later for eating 5 of them. My God, how many waves are there? This is way too difficult. That was the 3-wave banger? So like my ideal heat level is like maybe like usually when I go to a wing place, I'll get like mango habanero because I love the way mango tastes, and habanero is really hot if it's actual habanero, but the mango kind of nullifies some of the heat. So that's like the most enjoyable for me, would be like a mango habanero. That's pretty good. That's what I usually get.
This place is right fancy. Gold is wasted on the rich.
The best taco you ever had was in an airport? Huh, that's interesting. Um, are these nodes worth getting? Do people ever go for these? 40% increased damage? This seems really good. Is this worth going for? Everyone rushes the reload nodes. Reload. Over here. Do they go this way? Problem is I won't have these reload nodes for the boss, so I'm wondering if I should go right now for this first. I might have to, I'll look at some of the crossbow runs and actually pay attention, but this is just damage, damage, damage. I'm just trying to get my damage as high as possible. Yeah, believe me, I want the reload nodes, believe me, but I'm just not sure if at this stage in the game it's just too far away. If they were way closer, I'd go for that first, but there's so much damage I can have right now. I don't think you can pass up on it. I could be wrong, though. I skipped Candlemas, by the way. I skipped Candlemas. Here he is.
First ones, hear our laments. Sanity recedes ever further into the dark. Shadows hover above us in the corners, watching what sickness has come among us, that so unsettles our minds. Poised to strike. Nowhere is safe.
I don't think I did that correctly at all. I think I messed up big time. Dude, I have 351 health in Act 1. That's insane, isn't it? That's a lot. This could be amazing. That's way better than mine. Level 5 skill gem. This is the wrong way. Another level 5. And then we have this. Man, if we had one more skill point, we'd be in business. Let's go with flash grenade and then explosive grenade. We could definitely put another support on our crossbow shot. I just need something. Let's just do... I already have rapid attacks. Not multi-shot. Let's see here. Well... Hard to find a good answer. Elemental armament is a choice. Definitely don't want multi-shot. Shock is a choice. I guess we go elemental armament. I don't know. Oh, we need to cut gas grenade? Oh, dang it. Nice. So we have gas grenade now. Fire a bouncing grenade, has a burst of poison gas. So I guess we gas grenade. We gas grenade. And then we... Then we blow it up. Okay. All right. Yeah, let's do that. Blank rune. We'll take the iron rune for later, I guess. So I have a mega abundance of... So gas grenade. Let's see here. What could we put on gas grenade? Is the only purpose of gas grenade just to put the poison cloud down? Do we care how much damage it actually does? It's the explosion, right? And it's mostly fire damage. So I guess another elemental armament is in order. Because we want to scale the explosion. And then we need something else to scale the explosion. Magnified area could be a thing. How about magnified area? Or do you do multi-shot to spread the gas everywhere? Multi-shot or what? Multi-shot is a choice. Just multi-shot or what? Corrosion and armor demolisher. So corrosion. Ah. The thing about that is almost all of my damage is not physical, though. So why is breaking armor helpful? Doesn't break armor lower their... But why are we trying to break armor when... Why are we trying to break armor when so much of our damage is not physical? Look at my damage. This is all fire, and the explosion from gas grenade is all fire. Yeah, it's 80% converted, but you can see the breakdown here. We're breaking armor. We're converting to fire. Right, but why are we breaking armor? Why? That doesn't seem right because we don't do physical... I don't do physical damage. So let's say their armor is fully broken. It'll take a while before you ignite something. But I think my fire damage is so high, I think I'm going to ignite them immediately, aren't I? Like, my damage is insane right here. Isn't it? I feel like on the gas grenade, the thing that we care about the most is this, and this is also all fire damage, almost. I was thinking... Let's try it. Let's see if it works. It might not work. Let's go here and go magnified air. No, not magnified area. Well, let me check something. If I cut multi-shot here, does that lower the damage of the explosion too? If I cut multi-shot, the explosion does 269. Yes, it cuts it down significantly. So let's just do magnified area. Let's try that. I'm going to make the claim that this is going to murder the boss. So this is going to be gas grenade. Let's see. If I do a gas grenade right here, and then I try to blow it up, what happens here? Let's see what happens here. Yeah, he's already ignited instantly. So now, is he RPing? He's RPing, right? Yeah. No! Stun him! No! Hate this game. Magnified area was definitely a choke. I should have done multi-shot. That was absolutely a choke.
Allow me to clear your mind, if only for a moment.
To get your weapon was so bad. Well, I went very slow. Look how good my weapon is. I have really good weapon, and then I have flat damage on this ring, and then I have flat damage here, and I have an iron ring. So I have I have way higher damage than you're probably supposed to have. So you go here, here, and then it's boom like that. That was a fast kill. It was. That was fast. Was that considered a fast kill? I'm not sure I played correctly there. I could have staggered him before he did poetry. I should have staggered him, and then I could have potentially 100-0'd him. Okay, but... So, the thing about grenades is it's very, very clunky, but it's very, very strong. So if you're willing to put up with the unimaginable clunkiness of it... So we go over here, right? I guess when we run, we only throw the fire grenades, right? We just run forward, we sprint forward, and then we throw a fire grenade, and then we run. Fire grenade. If we have density, we throw the gas grenade first. Well, I don't really need any of them, but I'll take this. Gas grenade, fire grenade. And you just keep throwing everything. Okay, well. Okay. As long as you get some grenades on the ground and stand on them, eventually everything dies. I guess you can play like this. Throw a fire grenade, dance around for a moment. They all die eventually, I guess. Is this Final Fantasy 3 or 9? You have the right series. You have the right series. You get not 3, not 9. Yeah, maybe we could use Flash just to get a quick kill because it explodes so quickly, but it has a big cooldown though. It's 7 then? It is Final Fantasy 7. Does anybody know where this music plays in Final Fantasy 7? I'm almost certain I know where it is. In the slums? I mean, it might also play in the slums. It's Calm. Remember the town Calm? Calm. I'm pretty sure it's Calm. Okay, let's see if we can do this correctly. Here we go, guys. Frostbomb first. Oh, nice. I tried to dash into him so he wouldn't charge. Okay, the gas grenade is down. Another gas grenade, another fire grenade, another gas grenade. Let's get another frostbomb down. Go like this. He's staggered. Gas grenade here. Gas grenade here. Blow it up. Frostbomb for the exposure. Gas grenade. Frostbomb. That should be the end of him right there. Yeah. Well, that wasn't very good. I thought I knew what I was doing, but I guess not. That didn't seem like a very fast kill. Clearly, I have more to learn. I think it's Calm. Let me go back and see. I guess it's called On Our Way. So maybe there's multiple answers. This is the song I have playing in the background whenever I play games with Gazzy. I'll take a greater mana flask. That's better than mine. 1 to 22 lightning damage to attacks with dual res and life. Excuse me, sir? Okay, these are mega upgrades for me. Yeah, so that was, yeah, that's one of the calm towns, pun intended.
Here for a story. The new Lotus could be useful, do not wonder.
All right, let's play a little bit more, and then what we need to do is then we need to do Act 1 quickly with our newfound knowledge. 5% reduced attack speed. That's exactly what I didn't want to read. Am I playing SSF? I mean, I am, but I'm going to delete this guy. You're on a tense crossbow. That's why your damage is suffering. Wait, but by the way, Crimson, did you see the quiver I found in Act 1? It was a 10 divine quiver. Did you see? Did you see that? This is the nastiest item I've ever seen. Nastiest Act 1 item I've ever seen. It was flat damage base, flat damage prefix, 20% increased damage with bows, 1 to all projectile skills. I got triple flat damage, percent increase to bows, 1 to all projectile skills. I was like, Jesus Christ. A 10 div Act 1 quiver. Okay, so I'm clearly killing way too much here. This is... Okay, so... So I should have... So I should be upgrading to a sturdy crossbow, like at 10? Because I was just going to play with this one. I was just going to play with this one until... the next one, 16. I mean, I'm about 16 right now. Are you supposed to, like, when are you supposed to use your currency on your bow? Whoa! You should be upgrading to whichever crossbow base gets an eye level 8 damage mod. So another way to say what you just said is, whichever your first crossbow is that rolls better, either, are you talking about flat or percent damage that isn't the minimum roll, you go with that? Am I preparing for the 1.0 release? Well, what I'm actually doing right here is I have a super god tier endgame guide for my Gemling Legionnaire, but I have no leveling guide. And instead of just opening up somebody's guide and copying them, I want to sit here for a few days and make my own and make it actually work. And then when we make that work, then I need to make the budget version of Arc Totems. Like, how do I make that build work with absolutely nothing on a super giga budget? Because I already have the end game solved. My end game Arc Totem guy is an actual god. Yeah, so I've never really played. Obviously, grenades is the way to level up mercenary. It seems. It just feels so bad. It feels terrible, but it's just so effective. maybe it'll feel better later. You gotta read the stream names. Stream names? You leveled Twister on your Gemling? We could do Twister instead. Twister, I'm almost certain. Yeah, I tried that as well, Crimson, and I hate that even more than grenades. I think we go grenades, right? Yeah, I'm not really sure why, but... we want a whetstone on this build, right? Yeah, definitely not. So I need to make a league start comfortable Gemling Legionnaire build for babies, for new players. So I think I'm going to tell them to go grenades, and I'm going to tell them in the first sentence of my guide, you're going to hate this build, and you should hate this build, and it's okay. I promise you we'll spec out of it soon. So I just shoot gas. I don't know, it's... I guess if you shoot it very far ahead, if you're just running and you shoot it very far ahead and just hesitate for a single second, they usually end up right on top of your grenades. I would guess it's soon, Ares. Like, a couple of weeks would be my guess. So I don't know. I went for this node first. I get increased area of effect and increased accuracy. I'm not sure if those two matter. I'm not sure if this is worth it because my grenade detonation time is already so bad. Yeah, I think it's exactly what Crimson just said. Exactly that. It's just getting used to the cadence of how grenades work. Definitely doing this in the wrong order. I should be throwing gas grenade. Did my gas... Wait, my grenades... Did you see that? Did you see how my grenades fell off the bridge? Did you see that? Wait a minute. I need a clip of that. Wait, what? There's no way that's right. I'm sending this to Jonathan. Wait, I just died because my grenades fell through the bridge. Mike, I'm not crazy. That's what just happened. Look at this. Wait a minute. Look at this. Look at this death. Watch the grenades. Okay, look. I'm getting ambushed, so I throw the grenades. So slow it down. Look at this. Okay. What? This is my damage that's going to save me. This thing, look. What? Time to message Jonathan. just died in the campaign because my grenade I shot fell off a bridge. Apparently, chat is spamming wait until Rax sees grenades do X, Y, and Z with the environment. Apparently, they misfire or go out of bounds in different areas. All right. I sent it to Jonathan. Jesus Christ, man. I should have never died there. My grenade should have landed on the bridge, blown up the bridge, and then I could have just kept walking. God. Shoot it very far in front of me. Boom. Shoot it very far in front of me. Stand on the grenades for a second. Boom. No, he moved! I have never seen Ruja move ever. That's not even a move that Ruja has. How did Ruja just move? That's not a move that Ruja does. She doesn't move. You didn't even know its name was Radha? Who's Radha? So Jonathan said grenades that fall off the bridge should still hit the monsters at the top. So do you see the gas cloud? No. No. No damage. There was no gas cloud. Look, I shot a gas grenade right here. No. Definitely no damage, right? Yeah, but the gas grenade itself does damage. It's not doesn't do 0 damage. It does 75 damage, and it has a poison cloud. Guys, no one's going to be able to convince me that this is not a catastrophe that needs immediate attention. Our gas grenades, cannot be falling off of bridges in this economy. I'm sorry. So now it's probably time to drop this shitty iron ring, right? 5 all res, 25 res, and life is probably way better, right? Okay. Jonathan looked at the clip and he said, he's thinking. All right, guys, we're buffing grenades. No more falling off the bridge and doing no damage.
Stay in sight. What? Oh, right. Of course. Stay in sight.
Okay, so when I get to this point, I would look for, here's a varnished crossbow. So I guess I would buy this for $1,000. And then we're hoping to, we just aug it and regal it and exalt it with everything that we got and pray? Or what do we do here, Crimson? We buy this. Oh yeah, this is a million times better than mine. Try to hit the fizz first. So we just go here, aug. Oh. That seems decent. That seems like a decent result. You want an eye level 16 flat? It's okay, but it's not great. So do you just play with this one, don't craft on it at all, and wait for the next vendor trip and try again, or what?
Warm nights.
You could use it for a while. If you had an alk, you would just alk it. Let's check here. So I put my life savings into this stupid crossbow. We're doing 331. Oh, it's a 2 damage increase. Lit! Oh, I have 2 regals. So we're going to use the next regal. We're going to use one of the regals on the good crossbow, right? So we just do this. Oh, 60% increased elemental damage. Oh, okay. Well, that was a pretty good regal. I mean, we have one for later, right? All right, frying. So now is this crossbow good enough to use? That's a sick regal. So now we go boom, boom. And then are we looking for iron runes, or do we do storm to apply shock? Well, I had 2 regals, so I was going to save one. Storm is better than desert, but you don't use iron. It's not good enough for an iron rune. Iron bad. Okay. Iron bad. Okay, well, that's disappointing. I could put the iron rune in now and then wait for later. Right, and the elemental damage works on the elemental flat. Yeah, we put the iron rune for now. So now we're sitting at 475 DPS. How good is that at this stage? So I just gained about 50% more damage, right? 330 cut in half is what? A little bit less than 170, 165, and 165 plus 330 is 495. So I got 50% more damage. Okay. I'm learning from the gods in chat. Thank you. I guess Dex, maybe? I don't know. Dex? No idea. I have multi-shot and armament. Flash grenade, I have nothing. I probably should give it something. So this flash grenade is doing half fizz, half lightning. I don't get it. Why? Where do we see the conversion here? There is no conversion. You just have huge lightning on gloves. But wait. Oh. Oh, yeah, I switch. I was going to say, I have all the elements, but I don't anymore. Oh, I don't because I switched crossbows. I was going to say, what the fuck? All right, duh. So we could go lightning attunement here, right? Because well, this is damage. Yeah, this is no penalty, right? Do we just go lightning attunement or just elemental armament in case I get elemental damage later? You look stunning today. Thank you. I was hoping someone would notice. SPC, Saint, Wolf, Alk. Thank you so much for the subs, guys. Just go armament. Yeah, just so you don't have to worry about it ever. I think that's the move. I think you're right. I don't even use this. Okay. So here's the question. What do we do here? So gas grenade, I'm guessing the main thing we're doing is the explosion. So I did Ellie armament. If you do multi-shot, then it lowers the explosion. Do you just do multi-shot anyway? We don't need frost bomb anymore. God, thank God. I love losing skills. Yeah, I kind of regretted not cutting multi-shot when I used it. I thought magnified area would give me more damage, but I thought that the way that it played was just way worse. All right. So now let's play here. So we should hit extremely hard. So I do a gas, and then I do a fire. And boom! Okay, it takes way too long. I need... Maybe I just do... Should I just do the instant cast? Is flash grenade a detonator? No. Damn it. I don't even need the gas grenade on trash. Just do flash, boom. So if I have flash up, that's an insta-kill. And if I don't... Those should all be dead. Yeah, they're all dead. Alright. So I gotta get used to this. Do you not use explosive shot? I don't know. I was just weaving the grenades between each other. It seems to work. Like I can kill every... If I was just used to it, I think I could kill every single room pretty much instantly by running through it. So if I go here, and then like this, they should all die. Yeah, they're all dead. Something like that. Like that, and then we roll, and we go like that, and they should all die. Boom. Gone. So I don't know if we need... Oh, shit! We're in trouble. Here. Let's see. Here. 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 They should all die. They should all die. Boom! Well. Level 6 skill gem. So if I go like this, and then like this, and then like this, they should all die. You serious? D4 PTR when? You know that Kanye West clip where he said, I'm gonna let you finish, but Beyonce had the greatest music video of all time? Do you remember that? I feel like we need to make that exact same thing, but instead of saying Blizzard made the greatest season of all time, I think the next season for Diablo 4 is going to be the worst one ever. It's the worst season I've ever seen them put together. I'm serious. I think it's, as they say in poker, I think it's the nut low. I think it's the actual worst season I've ever seen. I've thought multiple times about putting out a video about it. Who knows? Maybe I'll... Maybe I'll make a video on it. Can I summon you? Isn't Blizzvon coming? Blizzvon? Yes. And that is exactly... That's exactly the problem. That's always the answer. It's always, oh, well, don't worry if the season sucks because this other announcement is coming, which is going to excite you for Diablo 4. It's like, sir? I needed to be excited about Diablo 4 like 2 years ago. Do you guys think this node is worth it? Do you go for cluster bombs or do you go for the reload speed? Is this like 50% increased detonation time? Seems like the worst thing I've ever read.
One down. Who's next?
Am I even going the right way? Guys, have you ever eaten at a place called Lee's Chicken? Yeah, Lee's Famous Chicken. That might be the name of it. The NPC didn't... The NPC didn't follow me. Alright, I got it. I've got to talk to Jonathan about this. Someone's got to ask. Hey, you guys have been improving the campaign a lot. Here's one thing that happens to me regularly, which makes me want to punt a kitty. What's her name? Asala. Asala opens the door for me. I run forward and get to the next gate mechanism, and voila, she's still standing at the first one. I have to run back and escort her forward. Is there any chance after she opens the door she can either A, more reliably follow us, or B, if we reach the next gate, can she teleport there? If you respawn at checkpoint, she will port to you. That's a good tech. Where am I? Okay, she doesn't. Okay. So you respawn at checkpoint, and then you run forward. Okay. Doesn't exactly. It's still. So wait a minute. Do you respawn at checkpoint? Wait, there's no checkpoint by the gate mechanism. What if I would have ran? What would I have done if I would have ran straight here and not there? What would have... There's no checkpoint here. What would you have done then? You would have gotten owned. Okay, so we just need Jonathan to fix it. So Jonathan says he's never seen that before. He will have someone fix it. Easy! Man, you guys owe me a fruit basket for all these things. Grenades going off of a bridge. The crossbow shot having the AoE tag that doesn't even work. They're going to fix it. The girl not following us to the bridge. Oh, man. Crimson. I don't know how Jonathan feels about that. I don't know about me putting him in contact with other people. It took me multiple years for him to even talk to me. But I'll make you a deal. You want to make a deal with me? If you send me a list of, you make a document of every single bug in the game like that, I will give it to Jonathan. I will tell him it's from you, and I will also offer him your contact info if he wants to talk to you directly in the future. If that works as a deal for you, send me the document. I will send you a screenshot of the Discord message that I gave. I mean, just put your name in the document at the top. Put your Discord name as well. But I will send you a screenshot proving that I give you full credit for it. You'll send me an email today? Do it. Yep. Do it, my friend. I promise I will give you credit. And I promise that I will offer him your contact. Holy shit! Get to the middle. I'm not even fucking paying attention. Ow! Oh, I don't have any. I'm spamming grenades, but I don't have any grenades to spam. They're on cooldown. That's my problem. I keep spamming grenades I don't have. While you're sending messages to Jonathan, please tell him D4 bad. You want me to tell him? The goal is to not die? Oh, shit. I was doing it totally wrong. I actually completely forgot about War Banner. I forgot about that entirely. Oops. Now that you mention it. Do you go this way? This way is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. But this way at least gives you... Certainly this way has got to be better, right? For speed running, of course. One more point for all that movement speed. Yeah, I know Rizeki. I'm gonna ask him right now. I asked him. There is a speedrunner Crimson Cast that says he has a document of 50 plus of these types of bugs in the game. Would you like me to put you in contact with him or get the document from him for your team? We'll see what Jonathan says about that. I literally just asked him. See what happens. Sure, either would be good. Crimson. Send me a message on Discord, Crimson. I'm gonna put you in contact with Jonathan. I'm gonna make a group chat and say, Jonathan, this is Crimson. Crimson, do your worst. And there you go. Jonathan is watching me on stream. I have no idea if he is. If Jonathan has ever watched my stream, I don't know of it. I don't think he's never said anything to me to indicate that he watches me. Crimson Cast, I got permission to put you guys in contact on Discord. Send me a message on Discord and send me a friend request, and I will put you guys in contact. Yep. I just got permission from him. So there you go.
Here for a story, here we are.
I have no idea if Jonathan... I know Jonathan watches my YouTube videos. He does that, but I don't know if he watches my stream. Jonathan is very fast at responding. He just responds immediately. Yeah, we'll get the speedrunner. I mean, the speedrunner bugs, I bet, happen to quote-unquote normal people as well. I mean, how many of you talk to that girl and say, open the door, and then stand around for 5 minutes waiting around? I mean, when she opens the door, I think the average player goes forward. And when you go forward, she doesn't follow you. So, I mean, it's not even like a speedrunner problem. It's a, you know. It happens to you, you go too fast, you had to come back, you remembered it was a problem, but you forgot once you learned. Okay, so we got Crimson here. Let's create a new message with Crimson. And there you go, buddy. All right, we did it. We put the speedrunning community directly in contact with Jonathan. I will expect a 20% royalty for all bugs that have been fixed. That's a steal, guys. That's a steal. I'm losing in this scenario. I'm the one losing. At least that's what I tell myself so I can sleep at night. We will get you an edible flower basket. You should be a paid tester at this point. The problem is I'll just do it for free. So we actually got a couple. Maybe I should just go through every random ass archetype and just read every skill and just try every skill, and everything that makes no sense to me or everything that pisses me off, just have a chat about Jonathan. Have a chat with Jonathan about it. That way we can fix it before the launch of the game. Just pick every single random ass broken thing we can find. They said the full release is after Exile Con. Well, full release is this year. Exile Con, I think, is in November. So it's November or December. And Jonathan specifically said, he said, we will never plan our releases around other video games. However, if there was ever a video game to not launch on top of, it's GTA 6. So I take those words to mean they won't launch on top of GTA 6 or close to it. I think GTA 6 is like November 18th or something. So I would guess PoE 2, early December, mid-December would be my guess. 19th. Okay, 19th. Okay, so I would say early to mid-December. There's a difference between grinding gear games and other gaming companies. Grinding gear games, if you give them an extra week, they actually use it for the release that they're throwing out. So I don't think you can go too far into December, because if you do that, then everyone goes on vacation and you can't fix anything. So I think like December like 10th or earlier makes the most sense to me. You predict GTA will be buggy as shit on release. So here's the thing for me about GTA 6. I've never played a Grand Theft Auto game. I'll probably buy GTA 6 and stream it and try it when it launches. But I don't know, I'm very confused. Like, when I see like the trailers for GTA 6, like I guess I don't even understand what I'm looking at. Like, what I see when I see a GTA 6 commercial is like a million different colors and a million different ethnicities of people and a million different places with no cohesion to it. Like, I don't understand what the story is. I don't understand what the purpose of the game is. It's like they took a hodgepodge of every random place on Earth and they made it very colorful like a parrot and made it into a commercial. Like, I can't understand what Jonathan's response remains, wow. Yeah, I'm when I hear about GTA 6, I'm trying to find a facet of the game as someone who's never played it to latch onto it. Like, oh, I'm really excited for GTA 6 for this. Like, I can't wait for this thing about it. But like, what is it? It's a city with many different people and many places and colors. Okay, well, what the fuck are we gonna do in here? Like, I don't know. As someone who hasn't played the games, I'm just very puzzled by every commercial I see for it. I'm like, what is this game? What do you even do? You just spawn in the city and just go over here or go over there? Like, I don't know. I don't get it. They're going to have a showcase on August 27th. Okay. Okay. Maybe we'll learn more then. It's a satire and a parody of American culture. I mean, I've been to a lot of cities in the United States. A lot of them. And the only city that I can even kind of think looks anything like what I've seen in GTA 6 is Miami. Like, it kind of vaguely reminds me of Miami. Kind of. That's about it. Maybe maybe a smidge of San Diego. Maybe a tiny bit of like Padre Island or Corpus Christi in Texas, I guess, but it doesn't remind me of America at all. And I've been to a lot of places in the United States. A lot. Okay, it is Miami. Oh, it is in Miami? Well, that makes sense. Is it actually in Miami? Oh, I didn't know that. It's Miami, but its fictional name is Leonida. Leonida, okay. Okay.
Not a good idea.
That makes sense. All right, boys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Appreciate you. I'm gonna. Well, I could lie to you, but I'm just gonna go eat tacos and play WoW with Gazzy. That's what I'm actually gonna do. I guess I could lie, but no, that's what we're gonna level up our new characters. Let's raid Angormus. He was helping us earlier. God, we needed his help too. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Tomorrow we're gonna do this run again. I will do it hopefully 3 times faster than I did today. I learned a lot, and let's see if we can kind of iron this down a little bit, turn it into a guide for new players. The most critical thing for me is it's got to work for new players. I don't care about speed running tactics. I care about what will feel comfy for a new player. That's what I care about. Have a great night, guys. Thanks for being here.